Is Marvin involved in any of this?
No, the only other person involved here is my uncle.
What more can he do to ensure the security of a product? You know, there's only so much he can do and most of it lies here.
Don't underestimate Mike here, Rita. He knows what he's doing. This is not our first run.
Mom, I'm not just worried about the security here.
I know. And I know this must be hard for you, Rita, but you're the only other person I trust with this here. And I know for a fact you know a good opportunity when you see one. And deep down, you know that.
You're not just talking about the local market. If we do this, we're opening ourselves to a whole new different ball game with new partners to tangle with. That could turn out really good or really, really bad for both of us.
We can do this. I really believe we can do this, Rita.
I'll think about it.
Kindly don't take your time because whether you're in or not, I'm doing this.
Before I leave, any updates on Tina?
No, other than the fact that Mike and Biko seem to think that Karan has her alive.
Those two could be onto something, considering how Karan works.
Don't tell me you believe them.
You see, Karan is known to publicly send a message to his enemies. So if he still has her alive, that means she has something that he needs. And that could be really bad for Marvin.
And you know this how?
From experience. He once started running with somebody I knew. You think Marvin is scary? Wait until you stand face to face with Karen. Oh, you'll know what true terror really is.
Finally decided to show your face around.
Don't flatter yourself, Susan. I'm not thrilled to be here.
What do you want?
The truth. I want to know where Tina is and what you've done to her.
Marvin, I already told you that I have nothing to do with Tina's disappearance.
Susan, let me ask you. What did Tina do to you to make you hate her like this?
Hate is not a word to describe my feelings for Tina, Marvin. I mean, I should be the last person you should think of me harming her, leave alone trying to kill her.
Come on. We know you've been jealous of her ever since she moved in to live with us.
Why would I be jealous of Tina, Marvin? Do you know how stupid you sound right now? Do you?
Susan, just admit it and tell me where she is. I mean, I wouldn't mind you hurting me. But you torturing Lishan because of that kind of madness? This is way above the line, Susan.
Marvin, I willingly accepted Tina as a second wife because I couldn't bear you a child. And you promised nothing was going to happen between us. But then what happened? You turned your back on me and gave her all the attention the moment she came into our lives.
There you go, Susan. Always making it about yourself.
I'm not making anything here, Marvin. All I'm just saying is the truth.
Speaking the truth? What truth are you talking about?
Marvin, you willingly chose to humiliate me. You left me behind to take care of your businesses. And you moved out there with your new family.
Uncle, I'm so sorry we had to meet like this, man.
Usijali. Hata afadhali hapa hivi. Police station kumewaka moto, hata kuna mtu anaweza kaa. So hata singependa mtu ajue kwamba tunaongea na wewe huko.
Mbona? What's happening? Ama umepata kitu yote kuhusu Tina?
Hapana. Ni ile story ya Rita. Imeleta tumbo joto mpaka wa detective wamepigwa ma reshuffle, wengine wamepigwa transfer, wengine hata wamefutwa kazi.
That's bad for them, lakini on the other hand, that's good for us.
Good for us ndio, lakini pia nategemea replacement itakuwaje.
Uncle, isikusumbue, bora we covering up our tracks, tuko sawa kabisa. Alafu Tina?
Niliongea na Susan. Alinipatia locations 3 zile ameconfirm kwamba one of those locations maybe Karana anaweza kuwa amejificha ndani.
Location 3, lakini Uncle, utaweza kuzipitia zote peke yako?
Kuna moja nimepatia maboys wangu, ile ambayo iko mbele. Lakini hizi zingine za karibu nimeona tu ningangane nazo.
Lakini Uncle, what if after doing all this we find Tina dead somewhere kwa ditch?
Tina kama nakufa tungekuwa tushapata mwili wake. Lakini mimi kuna kitu ndani yangu inaniambia kwamba Tina ako hai.
Uncle, you know, I really want to believe that, lakini sitaki kuwa na hope na kupea Lishan hope and then tukuja tupate si hivyo. You know, it will be so heartbreaking to relive it again.
Bwana, mbona kuna hima kidogo? Kwa nini unaongea hivyo? Acha kuongea hivyo. Kwa sababu wewe wakati ulipoteza mtoto usilusikia uchungu. Imagine sasa Lishan mtoto mdogo kama yeye ni maiti ya mtoto ya mama yake, itakuwaje?
Vipi? Yes, hata ndo nilikuwa naangalia mzigo. Everything is here, mambo iko safi. So, hiyo order complete, transaction complete. Na kutumia sahi tu. Rita! So, just send Mutuku sahi. Aye. That was fast.
Yeah, I was in the area from a different engagement when I got your call.
What sort of engagement?
It's private, I'm afraid. Is this about me missing your little meeting?
Yeah. Marvin wants to know why.
Do I have to spell it out to you guys?
You see, he expected you of all people to be present.
Why? Why should I subject myself to such humiliation? Who told you it was a good idea to get money from those bottom feeders in the first place?
We need all the help we can get. Rita, maybe it's time you opened your eyes and realized this is not a game.
I would rather go out on my feet with my men and my business than sit around and wait for help from those low lives. Those people will give you out in a heartbeat should Karen threaten them.
Rita, don't get carried away. Just because you thought you got away with the bank heist on a clean slate, this is different.
I know. That's why it's a bad idea to align yourself with those people. Half of them have already given in to Karen. What do you think will happen when he comes after your little alliance?
Instead of complaining, what solutions are you going to offer?
I am not complaining, Biko. I'm just stating facts like I've been doing ever since I came back.
But we need to find Tina as fast as possible.
What's so special about Tina? Karen suddenly shows interest in her.
About that, it's something we all want to figure out.
I can see right through your face that you're lying, Biko. She must have something that Karen really needs. Otherwise, that's the only reason why he's keeping her alive.
Na Rita mlionana?
Niliongea na yeye lakini she's not too sure.
Unaona kikubali kwa sababu mimi sijui.
I don't know, but anyone smart enough should know Marvin is losing to Kiran by now. And it's just a matter of time before that happens.
Lakini biashara mpya ni ngumu. Hii biashara sijui itakuwaje, lakini naona ikiwa ngumu.
Lakini hatuna option, and aside from that 10 bosses didn't show up in the meeting, Uncle. Na wale wali show up, mimi siwa trust kabisa.
Na hatuwezi kufanya kitu kingine tofauti.
Hakuna kitu kingine, Uncle. It's this. The second option is to run. And I really don't think you're in a position to do that, Ama.
Yenyewe nani angejua kwamba tungefikia mahali kama hapa tumefikia sasa. But ni sawa tu. Na suppose akatae. Uone itakuwaje.
Itabidi tu nichukue your job, because that's a lot of money on the table and I'd be foolish to just walk away.
Sawa.
Susan, you can play victim all you want, but you and I know that the decision to move out was yours and not mine.
It's easy for you to say that while instigated the whole situation.
What situation, Susan? We invited you to move in with us and you refused.
Marvin, you asked me to do that, but did you really mean it? I mean, I know you did it because Tina asked you. And when I read your intentions, I made it easier for you because you are a coward to do it yourself. I know I may be a terrible person, very terrible, but I could never harm your precious Tina.
And if you didn't, why was Karan after her in the first place?
I think I should be the one asking you that question, Marvin. Why Tina? I mean, why her? She has nothing to do with this business, right? Come on, Marvin. We don't have all day long here. Can you tell us something that Karan knows? Oh. So you can't speak now? Is it because you don't know, or is it because you don't want us to find out? Which is which?
Do not push your luck, Susan.
Marvin, you know what? If I was a betting person, I'd risk that he has her alive for now. If it is him who has her, that is.
Hey. Susan, watch your mouth. Watch what you say to me.
Save it for yourself. Your threats don't work on me. Now tell me the truth.
Rita, listen. I'd like to give you all the answers that you seek, but sadly, we're all in the dark.
Oh, come on, Biko. Just when I was thinking you and I were beginning to trust each other. Shame.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Rita, but we still are trying to figure things out. We can fight Karan together and united.
Fine. If you don't tell me, then I'll find out on my own.
Rita, how?
You see, for the right amount, you can get all the information that you seek. People know things around here.
When you do, feel free to fill me in. In the meantime, Marvin wants to know if Timo and Clef will be available and needs them.
Why?
We have a list of possible locations that we strongly feel Karan is operating from. And we're on the watch out.
Are you starting, or it's like last time?
No one is certain. We just want to try and check out on them. If Tina is in none of them, we can try and rescue her. Can I count on your men?
You can count on my men, but I'm just hoping you guys know what you're doing. Because if you're not, we're all as good as dead. Okay, I'll see you around, Biko.
Are you going to tell me what's going on, or should I tell you the version of what I think is happening?
I'm curious to know what kind of lies you're going to come up with this time around, Susan.
Are you sure?
Will you just say what you wanted to say? I thought you said you didn't have time. We don't have the whole day. Please speak up.
You see, Marvin, sometimes back, I tried to sell one of our trucks to help me get out of a situation that I was in, but I couldn't complete the sale because the truck was registered under Tina's name as the owner.
You what?
Well, they didn't come as a shock to me, but what really surprised me is the fact that you listed our private properties under her name. You went ahead and trusted her with everything, and now she's missing. You're scared.
That's enough.
The question is, are you scared for Tina's sake or for your money? Because Karan has both.
I said that is enough.
You see, Marvin, you're holding me here hostage for something that's not my doing. And yet you're the one to be blamed. And when Tina gets killed, it's because of you. Run. Because that's the only thing you're good at. In case you need me, you know where to find me. But let me tell you one thing before you leave. Karen is going to torture the hell out of her.
Biko! Kuna kitu nataka nikuonyeshe.
Mike. Unafaa kuwa hapa kweli? Hakuna mtu ameniambia unakuja.
Bwana.
Cynthia Coleman. Yeah. You can just send me your account details, yeah? Sawa.
Ni wewe tu ndio naamini kwa hizi story.
Kuna nini? Unasema nini exactly?
Naona ni kama nimepata Tina.
Tina? No way. My goodness. Ulipataje hizi? And hata unajuaje ni yeye?
Nikushua ni yeye na nimekuwa nikifanya investigation zangu. Unajua leo asubuhi nilimwona Susan na nikampatia zile location ambayo nilikuwa nafikiria kwamba ni za Karan na ame single out 3 zile ambazo anafikiria Karan anajificha ndani.
Marvin anajua kuhusu story?
Hapana. Marvin hajui. Nimekuwa nikifanya uchunguzi zangu kwa siri na nimekuja ku make sure ni yeye. Ni yeye Biko. Twende tutumuokoe. Please.
Hatuwezi enda wenyewe.
Unafikiriaje sasa? Unafikiri tufanye nini?
We have to involve Marvin.
Bwana, hatuwezi ngoja. Hiyo bomba vile nimeangalia huko kuna movements mingi sana. Yani ni kama watu wanataka kutoka na mimi na hofu wanaweza toka na yeye.
Kwani wanahama?
Sina uhakika, lakini bwana tusipoteze time. Twende.
Tukutane na Marvin.
How's Lishan doing, Marvin?
Devastated. Broken. He's barely speaking to me.
I feel bad for him. I really do.
How is he supposed to move on with his life when his mother is not around?
And have you spoken to him about it?
How can I do that when I can barely hold it up myself?
You need to speak to him, Marvin. He thinks you don't love Tina. And your separation is really getting to him.
Mo, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And this thing about Tina and I being separated, that's not true. She just went to go and see her mother and her sick dad.
Well, Lishan doesn't understand it like that, Marvin. His grandmom poisons him, and apparently she blames you for his mom's disappearance.
Yeah. Whose fault is that?
I don't know, Marvin. Speak to your son. He needs a father now more than ever. Sawa. And I know for a fact you had a mutual understanding with Tina about your separation, but he just can't understand that right now.
Man, when is this nightmare going to end?
Marvin!
Hey, slow down, Biko. What is it?
Marvin, we found her.
You found who?
We found Tina, Marvin.
You found Tina?
Mike did.
Yes, na imagine ako hai.
Thank God.